Here we are with reigning champion Leicester Goodwin, going for 5 in a row. Everything fine after practice?
Yeah, everything's going good. Just changed a few things for the second practice. Bike's going even quicker now, so we can make 5 good starts. I'm up for it, so we're going to be there.
Seen your results from abroad. You've not done a lot in this country, but when you have, you're unbeaten. Hopefully today that'll keep going for yourself. How's it been going abroad?
Yeah, it's been going very good abroad. I've won 3 meetings in Holland so far and a couple of seconds and thirds in Germany. So this year, touch wood, everything's been going spot on and it's going to go better today, hopefully.
And hopefully today, a little bit of history. First driver for 5?
Yeah, I'm not the first. Cecil Taylor's got 5, so I hopefully to equal his record and go on to beat it, hopefully.
Right, thanks a lot. Good luck for today.
Cheers, mate.
Farmer Danny Hogg, looking forward to today, boys?
Yes, of course. Always looking forward to the championships.
Always put a good show on. Every time I've been, you're there or thereabouts. Has it been going all right in practice?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, you just need a little bit of luck to go your way. I think everybody needs that little bit of luck. But if the gods are with you on the day and everything goes your way, if you're a contender, I don't see why not. You can't come away with the cup. And I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all the other competitors the best of luck.
We've the past couple of weeks in the Speedway Star, we've been reading press of, let me say, riding tactics, maybe a bit rough and tumble certain crews. How do you see it? Is it just people going for racing lines that are not there, or gaps that they see and all of a sudden disappearing?
Very hard to put a pinpoint it, but at the end of the day, we all want to win. That's what we come here to do. We come here to win. But if there's an hole there and you go for it, and as you're a driver, you know instantly whether you're going to hit the guy or whether you're going to be a danger to him. And I can say that through experience. You know instantly, the minute you open that throttle, if you're up the inside of someone and you whack it on, you know if you're going to miss him and you know if you're going to hit him. And I think the same goes for solos, doesn't it? Yeah, you should tell me.
Yeah, it is. That's it. Quick word with Danny. You hit yourself?
Yeah, last week.
Last week, how's it? You're all right?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. Just strap myself up and give it another go. Once you're out on the track, you just forget about it and
just
concentrate on other things. Yeah, it's next morning, but hopefully next morning shouldn't be too bad because we should be having a good celebration.
Well,
hopefully.
All the best anyway, boys.
Thanks very much.
For the interview.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Cheers. Here we are with Team Willis, looking good in practice. The first time I've seen you personally. New outfit, going well?
Yeah, fine. Yeah, just trying a few different gears and that, and things are working out. Yeah, we're confident and happy. Yeah.
They tell me not so many weeks ago you were ready for throwing it all in, the outfit not going to plan?
Yeah, just things weren't going my way and ready to spit the dummy out and throw the tail in, but yeah, it's all coming together now and we're pleased. Yeah, we've just persevered and things are working. We blew an engine last week, but we've got another one that's capable of doing the job, so yeah, we're raring to go.
And is this the first time for yourself in the championships?
No, they're last year.
Last year
we went on top form, so we had an off a couple of weeks before, but now we're confident we're going to get stuck in.
Looking forward to it today?
Oh yeah, definitely.
From a passenger's point of view, I know I've been on the back of them once and it is hard work out there, and how do you see it going today?
Well, we can tell really. Yeah. Luck of the draw in it, we get stuck in, give it a best shot and see what happens.
Right.
Hopefully come number 1.
Right, cheers boys, thanks
Cheers.
a lot, good luck.
Lovely.
Here we are with Streety. Unlucky last year, matey. Get the semis, blow an engine, it's always tough.
Yeah, no, it's a shame. In the semi, it wasn't the engine, it's just the plug in the end. Changed it for the final, but by then I'd lost too many points. But hopefully this year, luck will go my way. Who knows?
Yeah, it's going to be a new champion anyway, isn't it? Because with Cooper not going this year.
Yeah, true enough, but we got the old boys back, haven't we? Like Waddy and Stott.
Yeah,
they seem to be flying, so it should be interesting.
You find the track yourself all right?
It's a little bit greasy at the moment, but by the looks of it, the sun's coming out, it should dry out, it should be quite nice.
It looks, as I said, it's drying all the time.
Yeah.
The rain's not touched it really from yesterday.
No, he had a lot of rain evidently.
Yeah, it was quite torrential really at times. But you won it the year, you know what it takes to win it. So
yeah,
do it today, up for it?
I hope so. It's probably my last year now because next year I'm going travelling, Australia and that, so I'll probably have a couple of years out, so I'd really like to win it this year.
So this is why you've got this surfing look then?
Oh, just a scruffy gear, no.
Well, good luck, mate.
Yeah, thanks a lot, mate. Cheers.
How's your season been going so far?
Pretty good, yeah. Had a few wins here and there.
You're getting better all the time.
Yeah, better all the time.
The results coming along.
Yeah, always in the top 3 just lately. So
Yeah.
hopefully today.
And you find the track today?
Pretty good, yeah. I think that'll suit me.
The bike's going well, yeah?
Yeah, we've got a new engine in this year, so give it a go.
Give it a go. You've got Streety next year.
Yeah.
Somebody to go and get anyway.
Oh yeah, he's one to beat this year. Definitely.
And you've got the old Wadsworth and
Oh, I can't forget them, no. No, they'll be there somewhere, I suspect.
Good luck, matey.
Cheers.
Have a good one.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers.
Bye.
Here we are with AK Dave Smith, formerly known as Richard.
Yeah.
How's it going today, matey? You look fast.
All right, yeah, not too bad. I like the track, a bit tight, but just see how it goes in the heats.
And the transition from 250 to 350, it's been steady.
Yeah, that's right. It's took me a while to get used to the 350, but hopefully this year I've been going okay, and hopefully I'll go okay today. So.
And you know what it takes to win a championship with being X250 championship.
Yeah, it's just like every race is like a final. You just got to put 100% effort in, and if you get the luck on the day, who knows? So.
Do you meet the title contenders early today or late? Or?
I don't know. I'm not even looking at the programme. I'll just take each race as it comes and see who's there, and just go for it. That's all you can do.
Well, it's been 7 years since we've had a Southern winner.
Yeah, I think
today.
so. I don't know. I'd be pleased if I get on the rostrum. That's my main aim today. But you never know. If you have a good day, we'll just see how it goes.
Well, good luck, matey.
Yep.
Give it some.
Yep. Thanks a lot.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Here we are with Jason Stott, home rider, back on the bikes. How's it going?
It's not going too bad. I haven't done many meetings, so I'm just going to see how we go. Just have a good ride if I can.
And you say you've had a runner-up spot here, but never won it on your
No,
track.
no, I've never won it here. Don't know why, just one of them things. But perhaps it doesn't suit me. I'll have to see.
And you're getting round okay, or is it the track not your
No, practice was good. It's a bit slick in practice. You can always get round okay in practice. Just see when it dries out. We'll have to see if we can get into the turns and just see how we go from there.
Right, good luck for today.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.
Okay, cheers.
Here see, those northern lads. Hey, here we are with Paul Cooper. A bit of a problem in practice with the clutch here?
Yeah, just a little bit of a problem, but it better happens in there than it does when we're going around racing. So we've got it sorted now. We just took a few bits off the old bike and put it on and see how it goes out there. But as I say, it's better to happen whilst we're practicing than it does when it means something.
And how are you finding this tricky bottom bend? Because it is a bit of a hit, miss sort of turn.
I think we're getting there. We had a couple of practices on it, and it's a track. It's a good track. It's good. It's consistent. There's going to be some good racing. And this bottom turns, it's a little bit tricky just to get it coming right and squirt out. But it's going to be the same for everyone. So we'll get it right.
And you know what it takes to win your championship. You won your 250 last year. Today?
Well, we'll have a good go. I'm not going to promise anything, but as I say, I'll go out and enjoy myself and hopefully get it all right on the day and just see how we can get on. But I mean, like Jason and Tony are going to be the guys to beat, and there's a couple of other guys here who have been going pretty well this year, and just see how it goes.
Well, good luck, matey, and thanks a lot.
Cheers, Colin. Thank you very much.
Here we have my old sparring partner, Tony Atkin. Well, today, the big one.
Yeah, I mean, you've been here, you've done the 350s, and it's a pressure meeting, and it's one of them meetings where if you've won it before, there's only one position to finish. So it's not enjoyable, because it's enjoyable if you win it, but if you come anything less than that, it's not a good day. So we're there to win.
Yeah, second in the championship. Nobody bothers with second, really.
Second sucks.
One way to win it. You've got to win it.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, it's like I say, sometimes it's you'd be better. I'd rather it be over, say, 3 or 4 meetings. You know, it's. I mean, they had the meeting here in '94, and Tommy Palmer won it. He was, he had the luck on the day, but you want the best rider to win, really.
Yeah, I was here in '94, and he did really produce the goods on the day, which he hadn't done most of the season, to be fair.
A lot of riders broke down that day, and it's like today. What happens is if you chuck a chain or fall off, you're out of it. You can't have one bad ride. You've got to be in the top 2. You can't really drop to 3rd in a race. But I mean, I enjoy it. I'm still doing it, aren't I? 23 now.
23. I think Mr. Atkin's calculation's gone a bit wrong yet again with this one. So, good luck, matey.
Right,
Have
yeah,
a nice one.
we'll be all right. We'll be cool.
Cheers. Thanks.
Hopefully.
We have Tony Penfold. Yeah, your season's going quite well so far.
Yeah, it's not too bad. We've had some good results. I think we've only been beaten once so far this year. Hopefully we can keep it as once at the end of the day today.
I see you're struggling out to start. Do you see that a problem today?
I don't know. Seem to be a bit lazy on the gate at the moment. Hopefully we can get it together for this, but don't know why. It's just one of them things.
You're not pinpointed down to anything special you're doing wrong?
Me a bit lazy.
Not left in the cliff door fast enough.
No, it's just me.
You see you've been runner-up 5 times.
Yeah.
Break the hoodoo today.
Well, if I don't, I should be known as the nearly man.
We don't need that, do we?
No, not at all. Had it enough, don't want it no more.
Right, good luck today.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thanks a lot.
Reigning 350 champion, Jason Handley, and European finalist. See you've cautious practice, you've just been running the bike in?
No, well, I didn't want to go too fast and come off already or blow my bike up, so I'm just trying to run in slowly and hopefully go a bit faster in races.
The track seems good, you've rode here numerous times, I'd have thought. It's same old, same old?
Yeah, actually it seems a bit smoother today and a bit faster than last time I was here, but it suits me when it's rougher and a bit slower really, but hopefully I can keep up with them.
You'll have Atkin, Cooper knocking on the door, maybe Smith.
Yes.
See going that way?
Yeah, it's quite a few. If you get a bad start you might struggle to pass them, but let's keep brain away and do the best I can.
Right, good luck matey, thanks a lot.
Yeah, right, thank you.
Here you are with Steve Maitland and Dave Holland. Apparently you've gone very well this year.
So far, yeah, we did a bit of a bad time last meeting, losing our chain and stuff, but other than that, it's been pretty good. It's a brand new bike, only ridden it once before, so hopefully it'll be all right today.
And we've talked to Penfold, he says it's going well, but he's never won it.
No.
Yourself?
Third last year.
Third last
fifth
year.
the year before.
So you're looking top 3 plus?
Well, you can't get any better than first, can you?
No. That's correct, yeah.
I'm trying for it, Going to go for it.
Well, I hope everything goes all right for you.
Cheers.
Good luck.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers.
414 there, Nigel Hibbert. They're all coming second fast. The two Jason Handley, can't miss him out. Jason Handley, everybody's favourite, or most people's favourite for the 350 this afternoon. Number 26 there. And looking to our left, we've got Bob Dolman, the veteran. Nice to see him at Minsterley. Following Bob Dolman, we've got Ben Morbey, number 90 there, John Cox, young John Cox, 6'11", Matthew Classen, now near the veteran stage. 196, Chris Still there, number 82, David Knowles, favourite for the 250, or one of the favourites. Number 67, 116 there is Lee Gaydon behind them. Number 4 is Eric Pike, behind Eric Pike. Number 27, always associate that with Paul Cooper. Ashley Denham, number 80 there, Ashley Denham. Graham Thomas, local favourite, 314, Paul Cooper gives us away. Darren Slater there. Cross in the middle there, 37. Alan Banks driving a second lap. Number 77 there, Dan Sargent, also driving a second lap. Sidecar boys through. Tony Starke and Darren Wood. Tony Starke leads the sidecars. Number 10 there, Tony Cook, the veteran. Big grin on his face as usual. Mark Rowe going past there, former boxer. Number 14. 43. And in the turn, we've got Jason Stott. They're all coming from all angles. Jason Stott, number 74. 71 just coming through now. Ralph Farmer, former British champion. Now with Danny Hogg in the chair. 49 following them is Brian Canning. Behind them we've got Barrie Bennett, local man. A lot of fans here today. Barrie Bennett and Steve Tong. Tony Penfold and Carl Bell, one of the Penfolds, there's lots of them. Number 9 is Richard Fremantle and Dave Angel. Behind them, number 3, Lester Goodwin and Andrew Stevens. They've got to be the favourites for the 500s. Who else have we got? Number 19 is Graham Hilton, number 151, and Mark Wadsworth, 344. Hello, Mark. Looking happy, number 123 there, another of the Penfolds, that's Billy. William Offen in the chairs. Number 7 is Erwin Dolman. 81 just going through. He's the addition to the programme. 27, Rob Heath and Clive Holland. Looking to our left, we've got Steve Maitland and Dave Hollands, number 121. This is always the hardest part of the day because they come from all directions. 57, Mike Reed, his son, shouldn't be too far behind him, Wayne Reed, but Mike Reed, number 57 there, up from Wimborne. Looking a little bit apprehensive. Richard Smith, hello Richard. Nice to see you in Shropshire again. 1, 2, 3, Paul Moorcock and Scott Dunn. We got here's young Wayne. Wayne Reed there with passenger. Clive Preston up from Wimborne. Number 11, Ricky Neale and Kevin Torres. We got 418, Chris Salisbury and Gary Hughes. I was told they wouldn't be in the parade because they were changing engines. Well, it looks as though they got it sorted, and 418, never popular, Chris Salisbury and Gary Hughes out on the track, I should say, not out on the track, and good to see them. Good to see them competing. Right, looking to our left, we got Gary Ball and Debbie Bird, 189. The only lady taking part in the championships today. I think she's the only lady taking part. Anyway, they're up from Leighton Buzzard on the Jarworth. Right, so the 500 sidecars from Buntingford, Clive Willis and passenger Mike Simpson, number 1, left-handed. And we are going to see, I'm told we're going to see the reigning British champions all coming around in a posh wagon. It looks as though it's them over on the left now. Is it or is it? No, it isn't. But it looks as though change of plan. They were going to come out in a posh truck. It looks as though they've come out on their bikes. The reigning champions, of course, Jason Handley in the 350, Paul Cooper in the 250, and in the 500 chairs, Lester Goodwin and Andy Stevens. Just had an update on the paddock to tell us the truck won't be coming round. I think we picked that up. Thank you, Nicky, anyway. About 2 or 3 minutes early. Race 1 on your programme then for 250s. Today you get points for heats, points for semis, points for the final. We haven't got a race for the 250s. We have got the youngsters out, and I've got Chris Hargreaves alongside me. He's the man who knows all about the mountains, and he's actually filming just at the moment. So, my limited knowledge, and it is very limited knowledge of these guys. In fact, I have virtually no knowledge of these guys at all. Ah, he's back. Are you filming or are you... he's filming because he's lost about 300 yards in front. So, young Jack Hargreaves, he's only 15, lives in Harley in South Shropshire, way out in front at the moment. Number 2, lives by John Priest, and I know John's been giving him some tuition. In second place there is Adam Roynan. He's riding number 13 today, but it's Jack Hargreaves way out in front. Looking for the Dutch boys. And the youth go into the last lap. Jack Hargreaves way out in front still. Adam Roynan in second place. And one of our Dutch visitors, Kay de Jong, hope I pronounced that right, in third place, and Henke Koopstra in fourth place. So we got 2 British lads leading, 2 Dutch lads, third and fourth. So a win there for number 2, Jack Hargreaves, followed by number 13, Adam Roynan. Third place goes to number 9, Kay de Jong, and fourth place just about to number 8, Henke Koopstra. We've got a late practice now, just looking out on the track. We've got Peter Knowles there, number 19, and also Scott Wilson, the man from the lake. Scott Wilson out having a late practice, number 8 there, Vincent Kinchin from the other end of the country, for New Romney down in Kent. And the rest we got Richard Beale there from Chetley, number 267. Also late practice, 2 laps I think it's going to be. We'll see John Barney put the checkered flag out any minute. And number 19, Steve Knowles, Yorkshireman from Bradford. Looking to our left, the man who's going to be there or thereabouts today, Vincent Kinchin, been in the game considerable number of years now, and always up there or thereabouts with the leaders when it comes to 350 Grasstrack racing. One is passengered by Ken Jarvis. Terry Nicholas is passengered by Michael Harrison, not Michael Raymond. 209 Ron Jarvis is a non-starter, and 843 Hill Phillips is a non-starter. Right, first race of the day, 250s. This event sponsored by Dave Brown International Race Services. And in here we've got Lee Street, we've got Lee Pittman, Richard Lively, Mark Evans, Graham Thomas, Steve Mann, Paul Simmons, Kevin Ball, and away we go with the first race of the afternoon. And who's you going to be leading? Graham Thomas is up there, but it's Lee Street, the 2000 champion, who leads into the first turn. Graham Thomas off on his heel. That's the one, two, as they go around the top end of Lee Street, just pulling away a little bit. Down the back straight, but into that bottom turn. Graham Thomas closes up, so it's Lee Street. Graham gets it all along on the bottom turn, but he's still there in second. Lee Street, Graham Thomas. Behind them in third place, number 31 is Paul Simmons, up to 1, 2, 3. Behind them in fourth place, the Northerner, Richard Lively. Formerly, of course, of Newport in Shropshire, moved to the north with his job. Richard Lively in fourth place. Back with the leaders. Lee Street, the 2000 champion, leading from 314, Graham Thomas, twice British champion. He won it back in 92, 10 years ago in 93. The last time, I think, the first or the last was at Bridgenorth. But look at Thomas coming right up on the outside of Lee Street. As they go into the last lap, it's Street from Thomas. In third place, off the pace a little bit, but still there in third is Paul Simon. But again, Graham Thomas catches Street on that bottom turn, and again Thomas tries to come around the outside, but Street's got the inside line. Street's going to get there. He wins it. Graham Thomas second. Paul Simmons third. Behind him in fourth place, Richard Lively. Behind Richard Lively, number 201, that's Lee Pittman. And a spill on the bottom turn. Spill, I think it was Kevin Ball, number 202, don't take my word for it, but it looked like Kevin Ball, number 202, has gone down on the bottom turn, and the first aid quickly to him. But no doubt about the winner of the first race of the afternoon, supported by Dave Brown International Race Service. A little bit about Dave. Everybody in this game knows Dave, I'm sure, from Stowmarket. He will do absolutely anything for Grasstrack riders. Organise your trips. If you're going abroad, he'll organise your trips. He'll organise your boat fare, your boats. He'll organise anything. See Dave. His number's in the phone, in the programme, and he'll organise whatever you want organising to do with Grasstrack racing. Right, Kevin Ball up on his feet. He's okay. Official result then. A win for number 75, Lee Street. In second place, number 314, Graham Thomas. Third, number 31, Paul Simmons. Fourth, number 23, Richard Lively. Fifth, number 201, Lee Pittman. And sixth, number 51, Mark Evans. Those numbers again are 75, 314, 31, 23, 201 and 51. Former wrestler, of course, former British champion wrestler, and Bob, one of these guys who always turns up, helps anybody. Race 2, supported by Bob Bell and family, still with the 250s. We have Mark Netherwood, Adam Shipp, David Knowles, Ashley Denham, Colin Howe, Will Tustin, Matt Klassen, Mark Wadsworth, Chris Still. Waddy's first race for 3 years against Adam Shipp, number 16. The youngster from Diss in Norfolk, number 16, Adam Shipp. Likely to be a front runner this afternoon, but what's Wadsworth going to do? Surely it's too much to see Waddy up with a leading bunch. We've just got the PA suddenly come loud. I'm sure the engineer will solve that. He's working on his feet as we go into the bottom turn for the first time. And David Knowles goes down, and David Knowles, dear me, the lad from York who was going to be a front runner today in the 250 class has lost it on the bottom turn, and that's to all intents and purposes put him out of the British Championship today. So, looking to our left, as we thought, Adam Shipp it is from Mark Wadsworth. Behind Mark, another youngster, number 80 is Ashley Denham. And it's Shipp who leads. He was telling me last night that he's beaten all the boys in the 250 class with the exception of Graham Thomas. Well, Adam Shipp going superbly well as they go into the last lap with Wadsworth in second, Denham in third. Then a gap. We have Colin Howe now living in Shropshire in fourth place, number 82 in fifth, and that is Chris Still. That is Adam Shipp, number 16 from Norfolk. Looks behind him, takes the checkered flag, 3 down. He looks chuffed with that. Wadsworth second, Denham third, fourth place. It's going to go to Colin Howe, and behind Colin Howe, number 82, Chris Still. In first place, it was number 16, Adam Shipp. In second place, the 13 times British champion, number 344, Mark Wadsworth. In third place, number 80, Ashley Denham. Fourth, number 34, Colin Howe. Fifth, number 82, Chris Still. Sixth, number 196, Matthew Classen. Followed by 87, Mark Netherwood. 801, Will Tustin. A time, 125.37, 125.37. Those numbers again from the top. 16, 344, 80, 34, 82, 196, 87, 801. The time, 125.37. Race 3. Still with a 250, supported by ACK Tree and Gardening Services, company associated with the club, personally recommended. And in this lineup we have Mark Busey, number 73, Daniel Slater, number 8, Jack Walker, 262, former champion Jason Stott, number 94, 28, Sam Morbey, Andy Perry, number 117, Mark Rowe, number 30, and the veteran 414, Nigel Hibbard. Looking to our left, who's it going to be? Is it going to be Stott or not? No, it isn't. Jason's up there, but so was Jack Walker. We're looking at Stott, there's absolutely nothing in, and they go into the bottom third for the first time. And Steve Syrett was up with the leading bunch. He's the addition to your programme, number 62, as they come off the bend. It's Stott, Syrett, and Mark Rowe. Mark Rowe, the man from Cornwall, up with the leading bunch. Former boxer is Mark Rowe, that was some years ago. And there's absolutely nothing in it as they go into the bottom third with Jason Stott taking it up. Jason Stott, yes, Jason pulls out about 10 metres as they go into the bottom turn for the third time. John Barney with the last lap flag, and Dean getting very close on the bottom turn. But it's former champion, the veteran Jason Stott leading. From in second place, Steve Syrett. Then Mark Rowe and Steve Syrett pushing Jason Stott all the way. But Jason just the drive out of the corner to our right and make up about 10-15 metres as they come off that bend. But Jason going wide this time. Syrett at tighter line. But Stott gets it. Syrett second. In third place, Daniel Slater comes through into third place. And in fourth place behind Daniel Slater was Mark Rowe. So Daniel Slater came through the field. Race 3, a win for number 94, Jason Stott. In second place, number 62, the addition to your programme, Steve Syrett. In third place, number 8, Daniel Slater. In fourth place, number 30, Mark Rowe. Fifth, number 73, Mark Busey. In sixth place, number 28, Sam Morbey. Seventh, number 262, Jack Walker. And eighth, number 117, Andy Perry, making a comeback to racing after about 15 years lapse. The time, 1 minute 27.28, 1 minute 27.28. Those numbers again, race 3, 94, 62, 8, 30, 73, 28, 262, 117. A time, 1 minute 27.28. We move on to 500 sidecars. Race 4, another race supported by Bob Bell and family. In the lineup, we have Simon Beard, Paul Moorcock, Peter Langram, Brian Palmer, Rob Wright, and Brian Cannon. Big cheers there for somebody. Was that for us? Yeah, it had to be. Right. Simon Beard then, passengered by Bob Graves, Paul Moorcock, passengered by Scott Dunn. Peter Langren, passengered by Kevin Colborne. Brian Palmer, passengered by son-in-law Danny Hogg. Big cheers again. Rob Wright, passengered by Roland Meredith, and Brian Canning, the veteran from Stafford, passengered by Steve George. Right, we have a 9th place in race 3, I'm told, and that's 414. Away we go. Is it going to be the former champion Raz Palmer? Or who is it going to be? Into the first turn. It is Palmer with Simon Beard on the inside. And things getting very, very close there. Simon Beard a very tough line on the first turn. Somebody's lost the silencer, whether it's Raz or Simon, I don't know, but the silencer's gone. And thinking of Simon Beard, but Raz Palmer it is who leads from Beard in 2nd place. And in 3rd place there, Brian Canning and Stephen George, so it's Palmer who leads. Beard in 2nd, Brian Canning and Stephen Lloyd in 3rd place. The Stafford Rangers right up with them in 3rd place as they go into the bottom turn for the 2nd time. It's Palmer still with Danny Hogg in the chair, leading by about 5-10 metres. From Simon Beard and Bob Graves and Brian Canning behind them in 4th place. Paul Moore, Scott Dunn, and Brian Canning out of the right to the line here. Absolutely superb there in 3rd place. Brian coming into 2nd, and Raz Palmer has gone away about 20 metre lead, 30 metre lead as they go into the last lap. Simon Beard again, a tight line into the turn to our right. But Brian Canning still challenging, here comes Canning. But not quite, it looked as though he's going to just go through on the inside and take up that 2nd place. And look at this, super stuff on the bottom turn. And over goes Beard, and that was close racing to put it mildly. So a win for Raz Palmer. Number 71 with Danny Hogg in the chair. 2nd place at 49, Brian Canning and Steve George. We'll confirm that in just a moment, but a spell on the bottom turn for Simon Beard and Bob Graves, and let's hope they're okay. But coming together there on that bottom turn, and well, let's hope they're okay. One up, and it looks as though we're going to get the other one up, but that was close racing, but unfortunately Simon Beard and Bob Graves came off 2nd best, but they're both on their feet, they're both okay. So, official result in just a moment. A win there for 71, Brian Palmer and Danny Hogg. So I say that again. A win for Brian Palmer and Danny Hogg. In 2nd place, Brian Canning and Steve George. In 3rd place, number 1, 2, 3, Paul Moorcock and Scott Dunn. I'm interrupted. Clerk of the course has just asked me to hold the announcement of the result. We'll wait for the clerk of the course to come back. After consultation with the clerk of the course, a win there for number 71, Brian Palmer and Danny Hogg. In 2nd place, number 1, 2, 3, Paul Moorcock and Scott Dunn. In 3rd place, number 33, Rob Wright and Roland Meredith. In 4th place, number 83, Peter Langram and Kevin Goulbourne. The time 1 minute 28.59, 1 minute 28.59. Unfortunately, we lost Simon Beard and Rob Graves, number 4, and the clerk of the course has excluded number 49, Brian Canning and Steve George, for going inside the flags on the bottom turn and coming into contact with Simon Beard. So Brian Canning unfortunately excluded by the clerk of the course. We have Tony Starke, Keith Richards, Barrie Bennett, Wayne Reid, Tony Cook and Lester Goodwin. So good lineup in race 5, in fact a cracking lineup in race 5. 23, Tony Starke with passenger Darren Wood, going incredibly quickly in practice. 143, Keith Richard and Gary Beamister. Number 7, the local crew, Barrie Bennett and Steve Tong. 56, young Wayne Reid, 20 years of age, with Clive Preston in the chair, up from Wimborne. Tony Cook, the veteran, with Dan Crawford in the chair, and the reigning British champions, Lester Goodwin and Andy Stevens. It's got to be Lester who leads into the first turn. No, it isn't. It's Tony Starke, believe it or not. And Tony Starke I thought we'd get a lead off the road. Starke in second place, Barrie Bennett in third. That's the 1, 2, 3. As they go into the bottom turn, they're all together. Off the bend, it's Goodwin, Starke and Bennett. Barrie Bennett, a really tight line going into the left corner to our right. Barrie back in third at the moment, but look at these folks, Starke pushing. Leicester Goodwin all the way as they go in the bottom turn. The British champions lead, but only by about 5 metres. Goodwin and Stevens lead from Tony Starke. And passing to Darren Wood there in second place. Then we got Barrie Bennett, and behind Barrie Bennett is Tony Cook. Cooking in fourth place, and Tony Cook trying to come through on the inside of Barrie Bennett. John Barney with the last lap flag at the ready, but Leicester Goodwin's got his act together and he's pulling away. Leicester Goodwin and Andy Stevens with about a 30 or 40 metre lead, and disaster for the local crew. Barrie Bennett and Steve Dolman are out of the bottom turn with some mechanical problem as we look to our left. The checkered flag is ready. It is going to be a win for number 3, Leicester Goodwin and Andy Stevens. Second place is going to go to Tony Starke and Darren Wood. Third place to number 10, Tony Cook, with Dan Crawford in the chair. And behind them, in fourth place, young Wayne Reid with Clive Preston in the chair. But a disaster there for the local crew. We're trying to get news as to what's happened, but Barry was saying last night he's got the gear, he's going to really go for it today, and it looks as though some sort of mechanical problem in his first race has ruled him out of the British Championship this year. So we got, I'm Piggy in the middle here, we got Raz Palmer lot on one side, who are not very noisy, and we got Leicester Goodwin lot on the other side. Right, I forgot what I'm doing now. What am I doing, Colin? Are you the cheerleader for this Kent lot or something? Right, race 5, a win for Leicester Goodwin and Andy Stevens. Second place to number 23, Tony Starke and Darren Wood. Third place to number 10, Tony Cook and Dan Crawford. Fourth to number 56, Wayne Reid and Clive Preston. And fifth to number 143, Keith Richard and Gary Beamister. Time 128.91, 128.91. The race supported by Les King and Ruth Davis. The numbers 3, 23, 10, 56 and 143. Race 6, still with the 500 sidecars, supported by Bob Bell and family. In this, we have 57, Mike Reid, Wayne's dad, passengered by Mark Thorpe. Ricky Neale, number 11, passengered by Kevin Jones. Number 418, Chris Salisbury and Gary Hughes. I'm expecting them to go well today. Dave Higgins and Russell Smith. Number 5, number 189, Gary Ball. And lady passenger, Debbie Bird. And number 1, Clive Willis and Michael Simpson. Right, who's it going to be? Is it going to be Clive Willis and Mike Sampson, or is it going to be Chris Salisbury, or who's it going to be? Away we go into the first turn. And it's neither of them, it's Mike Reid and Mark Thorpe. This is close racing. This is crazy stuff. 3 abreast in the bottom turn. On Chris Salisbury's car. So, spill there, Chris Salisbury and Gary Hughes. Keep our fingers crossed.
Well, as you can probably hear, there is no sound on this tape, unfortunately. I cannot apologise enough. It was a brand new tape, as you can see that I've put on the video. I didn't realise until I got home that it had recorded no sound. So, believe you me, there is no one more annoyed about it than me. So I'm just going to run through the races for you. I won't commentate because I don't enjoy trying to commentate, especially when there's no sound at all. But the next tape I think is about race 21. It is fine, and the one after that is fine. But I cannot apologise enough. So and I know it's going to spoil your enjoyment, and it certainly spoilt mine. So I'll just get on with it. you will probably notice that on the left hand side of the screen there is a bit of breakage in the picture. Well, on these little cassettes, in fact on all videotapes, this is where the sound is actually stored, so because of the breakup it's obviously not recorded, which is such a shame, because as you can see Vince Kinchin is actually pushing Jason Handley very hard in this race, and it probably would have gone on while Thrills and Spills of 2002, but obviously not now. Well, what a cracking race there between Lee Street and Jason Stott. They were to battle again later in the day. Yet another race I've lost. Can't put on the Thrills and Spills 2002, but it would have made a cracker with the brilliant commentary by Brian Curran. Well, here's an interesting point on the day. Ryan Tolley drops his bike, and you can see the bike goes over the top of him and it rips his crash helmet off. Now, whether he had the straps done up or the straps broke, I don't know, but he's a very lucky young lad to come out of this in one piece, although he was taken away with a suspected broken collarbone. As you could see by the way he was holding his arm, it looked for possible collarbone injury, but very lucky indeed. Well, Jason Handley looking virtually untouchable at the moment. Only one lad who I think could possibly push him, and that's young Paul Cooper. But boy, he's got some quick bikes, so it looks like Jason could retain his title. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the reminiscing on what it's like to watch the old cine films, although the picture quality is a bit better. They didn't used to have any sound on, first of all, and this is what it was like, and they was in black and white, a lot of them. So, but anyway, onto the left-hand chairs. It looks as though Tony Penfold's blown his chance this year as he dropped a chain on the start line. Steve Maitland's going well out in front, and young Billy Penfold, he's going quite well. But it looks like the Welsh crew 142 of the crew to beat Martin Jones. And although the racing's quite close in the left-handers, they seem to be going through a pretty desperate time at the moment, which is a great pity because they can put on some really good racing. So anyway, after this race, we're back to proper commentary.
Of Wem, Garage and Shop, LPG pump, that's the gas one, and Ben Young, one of the directors actually, is a big bike man. At the end of the day, at about 5:30, 5:45, we'll hopefully know who the British champions are for 19 or 2002. Where we go? Jason on the inside, but it is Adam Shipp who takes it off, so the big two already wants to. We go down the back straight, Adam Shipp with a couple of meters lead over Jason Stott, and Jason will lock it up and try and come on the inside, but no, he's having to follow Adam's wheel tracks. Those two pulling away. In second place, Richard Lively through into second, so the Northerners fourth. Now we're coming to up in the northeast, third place for the big two, outside leading Stott by about 5 metres at half distance. The order still the same, but Jason doesn't give up. And still, and that looks like Denham. Denham has gone down. He's okay, but the bike's in the track. But go on, it's going to be quickly removed as the leading two go through. The order the bottom turn for the last time. Checkered flag at the ready. It looks as if it's going to be yet another win for Adam Shipp. Goes to semi-finals on a maximum score. Jason Stott there in second. In third place, great ride there for Richard Lively. He gets in fourth place, number 201, Lee Pittman. And in fifth place, number 8, Daniel Slater. So, the man from Diss in Norfolk, Adam Shipp. 3 rides, 3 wins. It's looking good from Shipp. In second place, number 94, Jason Stott. In third place, number 23, Richard Lively. Fourth, number 201, Lee Pittman. Fifth, number 8, Daniel Slater. Sixth, number 87, Mark Netherwood. Seventh, number 117, Andy Perry. In 8th place, number 80, Ashley Denham after his tumble. The time, 1 minute 25.75, 125.75. Those numbers again from the top are 16, 94, 23, 201, number 8, 87, 117, and number 80. This particular race, but I think earlier on in the programme you could pick up his number, race 13, you can pick up the phone number if you need some decorating done, and Paul will come round and do it for you at very reasonable prices. Tell him I said that, and you will get it at reasonable prices. Race 24 then, Graham Thomas meets Mark Wadsworth. Sounds like something out of a film, doesn't it? Graham Thomas meets Mark Wadsworth, with a supporting cast of Chris Still, Kevin Bull, Mark Rowe, Mark Busey, Colin Howe, Jack Walker and Mark Evans. Way to go! Close! Big bunch into the first turn, one he threw on the inside, but it's Graham leading. Thomas is second, that's the 1-2 as they go in the bottom turn. And Graham Thomas absolutely flying, but Mark there in second place at the moment. Graham Thomas it is though by 20 metres from Wadsworth. In third place, Chris Still right behind Mark Wadsworth, tracking him all the way down that back straight, but Wadsworth still in second place. Graham Thomas though, and from the Kinchin Handleys by about 20 metres from his old rival, Mark Wadsworth. I shouldn't say old, because he's not that old, he's only 42. I didn't tell you that. Waddy then in second place. Thomas out in front, 40 metres now. Last lap out of the record. Graham keeps this up. He's going to get the 12 points. Thomas it is. Wadsworth second. Third place. Still, number 82, Chris Still, behind Chris Still. Another Shropshire man from Uppington. Uppington, I should say, not Uppington. Uppington, Colin Howe, number 34. Still getting run out a little bit as we're into the last third. A win, 4. Graham Thomas, 314. Second goes to Mark Wadsworth, 344. Third to number 82, Chris Still. Then Colin Howe and Mark Busey. Official result in just a moment. Supported by PK Decorating Services. A win for number 314, Graham Thomas. Second place goes to number 344, Mark Wadsworth. Third place to 82, Chris Still. Fourth place to 34, Colin Howe. Fifth, number 73, Mark Busey. Sixth, number 51, Mark Evans. Seventh, 262, Jack Walker. And eighth, number 30, Mark Rowe. Surprised to see Mark back in eighth place. The time, 1 minute 25.94. 1 minute 25.94. Those numbers again are 314, 344, 82, 34, 73, 51, 262, 30. But the mic under her nose and she shut up. I don't know how to get up. I've tried to shut her up for 21 years. I found out how to do it now. Put a mic under her nose. Yeah. So, race 25, supported by Lisa Curran, who's lap scoring. Sat alongside me. Will Tustin, Nigel Hibbert, Matthew Classen, Lee Street, Paul Simmons, Steve Sarrid, Sam Morbey, Dave Knowles. And what's happening here? David Knowles, round the outside, the Yorkshireman. Trying to come round the outside, but no, it's Lee Street who leads. Knowles in second place now, Steve Sarrid in third. And Lee Street not really getting away from them. David Knowles talking of that spill. Out of it, but the Yorkshire lad really trying to keep on terms with Lee Street. But Street, the 2000 champion, already with 2 wins under his belt. Looks as though he's going to get a third win. Going to semi-finals. Even Stevens with Adam Shipp. Tremendous stuff from David Knowles as they go into the last lap. But it's Street, Knowles, Cyrus. Behind them in fourth place, number 31, Paul Simmons. Matthew Classen there in about 6th place. Well, David Knowles not beaten yet, but unless Lee Street does something silly, he's going to get the 12 points. A win then for number 75, Lee Street. David Knowles second, third place Cyrus, following them Paul Simmons, and then Matthew Classen. So, maximum points for the semi-final for number 75, Lee Street. 75 supported by Lisa Curran. A win there for number 75, Lee Street. Second place to 67, David Knowles. Third to 62, Steve Starrett, who isn't in your programme. In fourth place, number 31, Paul Simmons. Fifth place, number 196, Matt Classen. In sixth place, number 28, Sam Morbey. Seventh place goes to 801, Will Tustin. And in eighth place, 414, veteran Nigel Hibbert. 126.14, 126.14, slower than the 2 previous heats, but nevertheless, Lee Street still pretty quick. 75, 67, 62, 31, 196, 28, 801, 414. Over the page, to 500 Sidecars. Race 26, supported by GAD Groundwork and Building Contractor. Again, phone number in the programme. We have Lester Goodwin, Dave Higgins, Wayne Reid, Mike Reid. Oh, they're here again. We don't have, what's his name in this? What was his name? Palmer, Brian Palmer. We don't have him in this race. So we've got Lester Goodwin, Dave Higgins, Wayne Reid, Mike Reid, Brian Canning, Peter Langrum. Should be a good one, but go on, are they going to get on level terms with Leicester? We shall see. Lester Goodwin and Andy Stevens at number 3, the reigning champions. Leicester been the champion for the last 4 years. On the maximum score of 14 points at the moment is Leicester. Away we go. And it is Lester Goodwin who leads, but we have Wade, we have second and third spots in 4th place. Behind them we've got Brian Canning, but Leicester not getting away from Mike Reid by that much. So it's Lester Goodwin, Andy Stevens. Reid second, Reid Junior third. And look at young Wayne, absolutely flying into the bottom turn, trying to get on terms with his dad, but that is who's still holds second spot. Brian Canning still in 4th, still in 5th place, number 5. Dave Higgins and Rodgers Smith. Lapping a bit to go, and still not getting away from the lead by that much. Lester Goodwin, Andy Stevens. Mike Reid and Mark Thorpe, Wayne Reid and Clive Preston, that's the leading 3. Stafford, Brian Canning with Steve George in the chair. Second drag to win for number 3, Lester Goodwin and Andy Stevens. Second place goes to Mike Reid and Mark Thorpe, and third place to 56, Wayne Reid and Clive Preston. So the crew from Kent finished first, crew from Wimborne second, another crew from Wimborne third. Number 3, Lester Goodwin and Andy Stevens. Is there anybody left in Kent today? 57, Mike Reid and Mark Thorpe. In third place, 56, Wayne Reid and Clive Preston. In 4th place, number 49, Brian Canning and Steve George. In 5th place, number 5, Dave Higgins and Russell Smith. And in 6th place, number 33, Rob Wright and Roland Reddit. The time, 1 minute 26.25, 1 minute 26.25. Those numbers again, 3, 57, 56, 49, 5 and 33. Ready? Number 189, Gary Ball, and the only lady competing here today, Debbie Bird. Clive Willis, Mike Simpson, Tony Cook, and change of passenger. Passengers Dan Crawford, Paul Moorcock, and Scott Dunn, and Simon Beard and Bob Graves. Well, let's see how Simon Beard's going to go in this one. Close. Very close. Simon Beard it is who gets there by Richard, and Tony Cook in second place. But look at this down in the bottom turn. 3 of them nearly side by side. And there is a margin in the bottom turn, quite unintentional. Clive Willis goes to the front as they go into the bottom turn, and it's Willis and Cook. Beard there as well, but it's Willis number 1, Clive Willis and Mike Simpson into the bottom turn. Tony Cook on the inside. And the 3 of them absolutely together as they come off the bend, but it's Willis who leads by about 5 to 10 metres from Tony Cook in second place. Simon Beard in third place. Simon Beard gets the drive out of the top turn, makes him about 5 metres on Tony Cook, but he's still Tony Cook there in second. But Clive Willis, the crew from Buntingford, Clive Willis and Mike Simpson, they go into the last lap in the lead. Turn for the last time. They're going to get the maximum score in this one. Off the bend, it's still anybody's race for second. Willis and Simpson get there. Second place goes to Simon Beard and Rob Graves, number 4. And third place to Tony Cook and Dan Crawford, number 10. Groundwork and building contractors. A win for number 1, Clive Willis and Michael Simpson. In second place, number 4, Simon Beard and Bob Graves. In third place, number 10, Tony Cook and Dan Crawford. Fourth place, 1, 2, 3, Paul Moorcock and Scott Dunn. In fifth place, number 33, Rob Wright and Rowley Meredith. Time 1 minute 27.14, 1 minute 27.14, and those numbers again are 1, 4, 10, 1, 2, 3, and 33. I think he said the best brickie was Les King, but I'm not sure. Right, little change in the result on race 27. It appears that Simon Beard had Aled Thomas in the sidecar, not Bob Graves. So there's a man who's had a day with 3 different drivers. Right, the Pinches family are still selling tickets for the raffle. Mill Pinches is around the course, and the family are selling tickets, all for a good cause. It's all for charity, and I haven't had a list of what the prizes are, but they're always guaranteed to be good prizes if Mill's involved. So raffle tickets for charity being sold around the track. Right, we move on to race number 28. Chris Salisbury's obviously a non-starter. I'm told Tim Jones is also going to be a non-starter. We've got Barrie Bennett, Ricky Neale, Keith Richards, Brian Palmer. Have they gone to sleep? We've got Brian Palmer and Tony Starke. So, Raz it is who leads. Tony Starke there in second place. Tony Trello logging up and comes through on the inside. Champion, it is who leads. Some years since Brian won it, 1993, 9 years ago, but he still won the top boys. Palmer it is, with Danny Hogg in the chair. Relative newcomers to sport. Tony Starke and Darren Wood there in second place. Third place behind that the local crew. Barrie Bennett and Steve Tong behind Barrie Bennett. Number 143, Keith Richard, Gary Breemister. But it's Palmer who leads at half distance by some 40 or 50 metres. Barrie Bennett coming under pressure from Keith Richard. Gary Breemister. Barry holds them on the other. One mechanical problem early on in the meeting, so that's probably killed off any hopes he's got to finish in a top placing, but Barry's still out there, third place. The leader on the last lap row, number 71, Russ Palmer and Danny Hogg. And he's been coming up here a long time, believe me. Palmer wins it. Danny Hogg in the chair. Second place, it's close. Just getting there. Number 23, Tony Starke and Darren Wood. Behind them, number 7, Barrie Bennett and Steve Tong. And behind them, Keith Richards and Gary Breemister. The official result in just a moment. Race 28, supported by GAD Groundwork and Building Contractors. A win for number 71. Hang on, I haven't said it yet. A win for number 71, Brian Palmer and Danny Hogg. In second place, 23, Tony Starke and Darren Wood. In third place, number 7, Barrie Bennett and Steve Tong. In fourth place, number 143, Keith Richard and Gary Breemister. In fifth place, number 11, Ricky Neale and Kevin Jones. So, race 28, the time, 1 minute 27.91, 1 minute 27.91. The winner, number 71, followed by 23, 7, 143, and